You already know the vibes. The MP for show. Crazier. Hey, you guys. I'm sure you guys have seen, Chisom in the past. It was about time I had him back on the show. It's been a minute.
Hey man.
The last time he was on the show, if I'm not mistaken, was the Arsenal, the Arsenal versus Real Madrid game.
Yeah, it was a Madrid game. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a Champions League game after Arsenal won that game,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just fuming. I was mad.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
So we're back at it again. This season, he's looking even stronger than last season. He's smiling more. He's eating better.
What the Okay. Okay.
Like he's not as stressed as last season, Like I see it on his face. Look at his face, man.
Mm.
So, Chisholm, tell us how's everything been? How's things been?
Things are cool. I guess March, birthday month, you can relate. So, taking the year step by step and honestly, just making the best out of every case scenario that I can get. I think that's the best thing that you can do as a person for yourself. So, yeah, I'm doing all that, trying to double up on everything that I already do, trying to stay healthy, trying to live healthy, trying to make some more money up in this. Because here in Vancouver, obviously, it's like we all know that it's not cheap or anything. So trying to basically just up my standard of living and make sure that I'm satisfied, which I am, but I'm trying to up that scale and make sure that my satisfaction is better than last year. So
Yeah, no, I totally understand that, and obviously, team wise, which is what we're here to talk about. As you can see, I'm rocking the best club in London, but we're not here to talk about my club. I'm here to talk about your club. Our little brothers, as you may know them, Arsenal.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, so I just wanted to dig a little bit into that because we're actually here to talk about your upcoming game versus Leverkusen. How are you feeling? Like, how are you feeling about that game? How are you feeling about your side of the bracket? Like, how are things looking so far?
Listen, I'm just a fan. However, there are two legs. You feel me? So, every game, take it step by step.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how I feel personally till, we advance. I'm looking at us to advance. I think the team is strong enough to do that. But currently, I'm just trusting the team to play its game because that's what they've been doing. So far, our Champions League streak is currently the best right now this season in the whole of football. So despite a lot of a lot of stick from pundits, from rival fans, from haters,
Hey, I'm just stating the facts, though. It's not about hate. Why does everything? I'm just speaking facts. It's the truth.
Yeah, that's why I said you. I didn't necessarily say haters. I just said you. I mentioned fans. I mentioned pundits. Rivals.
No,
Yes.
I'm just saying. Like, I was actually just on a call with a Leverkusen fan yesterday, and I asked them who's the best team in London, and they said Chelsea. So like I said, I'm just speaking facts.
One thing I've learned, especially in my growth phase in life, is that you don't need validation from other people.
Right.
Especially when you lose 4 games in one season to one same team. I think that's kind of like telling of, well, I don't like to talk too much, but every time we played Chelsea today, this season, sorry, you guys lost 3 times and then we drew 1 because you guys couldn't win either of the 4 games. So honestly, I think it's just what it is. Like, you guys have tried your best this season. There have been a lot of, shouts between Caicedo and Rice and Timber and Reece James. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day because at the end of the day, the favorable team, the better team comes out on top. And obviously we know these are facts, right? So, it's not like we're just making things up. Chelsea have been, they've been great in Europe, Conference League and all that. The game that you guys were the only one.
And you forgot to mention champions of the world.
Champions of the world. I don't understand how. Is it from this season?
Well, technically, yeah.
Oh, because you play the Conference League. Okay.
No, I get that. We play the Conference League. I bet like champions of the world, Club World Cup, right?
Club World Cup.
That.
Yeah, that's actually what I meant. Not club, not Conference League. But yeah, I guess so. You can say that if you want to. But let's see how far you guys. We both go in the Champions League, of course. Arsenal is doing really well this season, but the best I can do right now is just keep supporting the team. If I think too much, you guys will come for me. But I'm looking to speak facts anyways because, the games have passed, there's still a possibility because I don't know if there's a possibility, but there's a possibility that Arsenal and Chelsea could still face at some point in the Champions League. This will like
Nah, that would be have to be in the final,
that's what I'm saying. Considering if both teams like play as well and reach that final stage of the competition, but
which we all know is gonna win.
we'll see. We'll see. I feel like you guys will have more of a point to prove to win that again, but we also have as much of a point to prove. But the possibilities of that, I don't know if the probability is high enough, but either way, what I'm saying, you guys have tried your best this season, what I'm saying, but it's kind of woeful that even now United is above you guys with like 3 positions up.
Okay, but can you blame us with a team that is literally like, and I mean this, but like I generally mean this, a team that plays one game a week. Like, I'm not trying to use that as an excuse. I'm just being generally like I'm being serious. Like a team that plays one game a week. Shouldn't they be above us at the moment with just the way Chelsea is just how trash Chelsea has been at the moment? Don't you think?
I like the fact that they brought that up because I've told that to every other Manchester United fan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of them, they think they're the big dogs right now because they're on a winning streak right now, which is formidable. It's actually really impressive. However, what I'm saying, they only have one Premier League game they play every week, just one. They're out of the FA Cup, they're out of the EFL, they're out of the playing Champions League. I don't know if they made it to Europa.
Yeah, exactly.
It shows kind of where they are right now in the season, but you got to give props to Carrick. They beat both our teams,
Exactly. Yeah.
But then again, we are pretty much stacked with other competitions. And them coming from 14th and Carrick doing this thing right now is great. I think right now, a lot of them think they can still battle for, top 2, but I don't think that's possible to be honest.
Nah, they're not getting top 2. I think they get top 4 for sure.
I think so. Top 4. I think they could do it. I personally, I wouldn't mind to see them just like have a dramatic fall off and just end up 5th.
It would be funny to see, but it's looking unlikely with 10 games left now.
Yeah, it's looking unlikely. Then again, well, that's what I'm saying. Still, they're above you guys. But then,
the season ain't over. The season ain't over.
It's over. But at the moment, you know what I'm saying. Especially with Arsenal, we've played a lot of games. You know what I'm saying. We've dropped points. We've gotten points. 2 London derbies. In succession. That was crazy, and we still came out on top. But I feel like you guys can do better. But then again, you asked me about Leverkusen. I don't know too much about Leverkusen. They're not as strong as they once were when, they were with Xabi Alonso and all that. But at the moment, you know what I'm saying? We have a good squad depth. A lot of players are still fit, are getting fit, you know what I'm saying? So we have a good rotation, but sometimes the team looks finicky. That's my only issue. But then again, I still see us coming with a victory. I don't think we should settle for anything less, especially if we're going for the Premier League, especially if we're going for the EFL Cup, especially if we're going for the FA Cup, and Champions League, still everything, still in there. Mm-hmm. So I think the team is more than capable of going all the way. Then again, I won't say too much more than that because I don't know much about Leverkusen, but I do know about us, and I'm only worried about us. I'm not looking for a validation from other teams because obviously everybody doesn't like Arsenal. So that's an Arsenal fan. I'm not even trying to be playing victim because I don't do that. But the fact is, everybody, if you go online right now, if you hear the pundits, everybody's talking about Arsenal this, Arsenal that, Arsenal them, da-da-da.
Okay, but let me ask you one question. Because everyone wants to know this. I'm sure Dan, the one that runs, I'm sure you know Dan.
Yeah.
Dan asks me all the time. He says, who generally, like, as a fan, do you generally enjoy watching Arsenal? I just want to know. Do you sit and actually just enjoy the type of ball you guys play? I want to know your honest opinion. Like, do you sit on your TV and while watching Arsenal, you're like, wow.
I enjoy watching
this. Like, this generally, this is the best beautiful ball I've ever seen. Like, is that how you feel?
I enjoy watching those swim, but I'm gonna counter you right there because a lot of fans want to talk about how they don't like the way we play. It's Harambo, corner FC set.
Yeah. I just want to know your thoughts.
Then again, you know what I'm saying? We had a whole period, you know what I'm saying? Our team was playing best football close to Barcelona. And where'd that get us? Everybody was laughing at us, calling us soft. You know what I'm saying? There were seasons where Chelsea would bully Arsenal, injure our players. We get off on the stretcher, and everybody's laughing at us, saying our players are soft. Now we're bullying you guys, scoring set pieces. Now we're bullying you guys, playing boring football. And then we're winning. Hindsight, when we get the 3 points, that's really all that matters. You can have your fill, you can have your say what you want. I only care about the win. We can play the ugliest, raggedy, whatever game we want to play. If we come with
So
that three
basically,
points,
so basically, what you're saying is, as long as you don't care how you win, as long as you get the 3 points.
listen, listen. That's all everybody cares about at the end of the day. Because if I start talking about some things that it didn't matter, like I'm like, oh, I wish he scored that goal after that lovely play. Y'all gonna be like, why our trophy, or some shit like y'all always saying if or next season Netflix. Now we're
So
making
so so
now
if
now things are happening, dog.
so
Things
if
are happening, my
Leverkusen,
guy.
let's say
Hey,
Leverkusen were to beat you guys the
mm,
same way you beat other teams, how would you feel?
if you beat us, you beat us. Like I can't.
No, I mean, like, let's say Leverkusen, let's say the way you guys play, Leverkusen
Mm,
comes with the same strategy. Because you
it's,
guys were
it's
getting
cheap.
mad. I remember that game against Brentford that ended, I think it was a draw.
Mhm.
You guys were getting mad at Brentford because they're very good at set pieces.
I don't think anybody was getting mad at Brentford.
People were getting mad.
I don't. It
You guys
wasn't
were
me.
fuming. Even your
I
players
just.
were, were
I
complaining.
the only thing I was mad about at the end of the game was probably our inability to hold possession. Like we just kept
So
giving.
you hate, so
Well,
basically a low block team you don't like.
look, bro. Literally, most teams Arsenal play this season have been low block. Every time
Yeah.
anybody
And your
Arsenal, and that's
solution is set
exactly
pieces.
that says a lot about how good our team is doing right now. Because now every team has a tactic for Arsenal. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
duh, with a team like you guys that always have to surround our goalkeepers like crazy. First of all, don't even get me started in this Chelsea game against Arsenal because there should have been a bunch of
I'm a
penalties.
rocky boat a little bit. I'm a rocky boat a little bit. You
There
know,
should have been a bunch of penalties in this
that
game.
was
And you
our
know that.
first set piece, our first set piece win in like I think like 4 games or so. I can't remember the last time we scored a set piece. Even I was thinking like, damn, when are we going to score a set piece? And we won a set piece. Listen,
And then
yeah,
you scored three set pieces, even an own goal in your own net. That's how crazy you guys are with
man,
set pieces.
OG been a real one this whole season. You know, sometimes he gets confused, but ain't nobody tripping. You know what I'm saying? OG do OG things. You know, sometimes squirts for you, sometimes squirts for us. But at the end of the day, we still won. Give you guys some false hope and then took the victory down. London is red. Take that shit
London ain't no red.
off your head, bro.
London ain't no red. No. I don't agree with that. No. You guys can have all your wins all you want, but what do you have to show for it? That's my question. What have you ever had to show for
That's
it?
what you guys keep saying. And that's how
Now, I genuinely want
y'all
to
keep
know,
confirming
what has
bias. That
Arsenal
y'all
ever
just
had to
mad.
show for it for all these wins you guys be getting? It's like you can tell me, oh, I made the Champions League final, but if you
Hold
don't win
mad.
it, what does that
Hold
do?
mad. I think
What
y'all
does
just
it
mad
do if you
because
don't win it?
you see that's the only thing y'all can say if you feel me.
What does finishing second every season do?
Season isn't over this season though.
I'm
That's
just
see,
asking a question. I'm asking.
everything it just points to the fact that like you're all just like you're shook because Arsenal right now
No,
making formidable progress.
no.
It's fair. It's
I'm just
fine
being
because y'all are
honest.
used to bullying
I'm
us.
asking a
I
genuine
understand
question.
being the
What
underdog
has
and when having to make things flip on the flip side, making sure y'all don't really understand
No,
what's going
Chisholm,
on.
can you answer me my question?
Y'all aren't grounded.
Chisholm, can you answer my question?
What's up?
What has second place? What has finishing, like, for example, reaching a final of the Champions League? What has reaching a final of the Europa League? What has, obviously, last time you guys were so close to winning another trophy, it was against Pep, and you guys lost that final. The last time you won a trophy was when Arteta came. Technically, it was not his team. So you guys, I don't even know why you guys claim that. It's like Orange Slot claiming Liverpool's title
so
when
who
it's Klopp's team.
so
The only
who
way I call Klopp, I call Orange Slot
do
a
you know why
masterclass.
do you know why
The
you're
only way,
do you know why
listen to what I'm saying. The only way I call Klopp a masterclass is if no, Orange Slot a masterclass is if he somehow manages to win the league again with these players that he finally got.
fair.
But with the
Hear you.
team he had, that was not his team. That was
I hear
Klopp's
you.
team.
So
You know what I'm saying?
would you say Di Matteo's team won the Champions League?
What do you mean?
Di Matteo, when he was your assistant manager, wasn't it Villaba that got like fired and Di Matteo took over? And then the season you guys won the Champions League.
Sure. I would say it's the previous manager's team because
Mm.
he's the one that built it. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Mm.
The same way, if Arteta was
But
to
at the end
win
of
the
the day,
Premier League,
at the end of the day, who won?
at the
You
end
know,
of the day, you
playoff.
claim.
But
Obviously, no, like that's what I'm
so
saying.
why did the other why did the other
We
manager
all know
get
Arne
fired?
Slot won. Listen to what I'm saying. We
Mm,
all know Arne Slot because
look,
he's there. He came.
there's a
He came
certain
at the
pattern.
right time.
There's a certain pattern that's going on right now. It shows like a little bit of denial, and I feel like there's something. How do you explain it? Yeah, delusion. So you guys don't really know what's happening right now in your reality. So it makes more sense to hold on to the fact that like, yo, let's go for Arsenal. But the problem is, the more you go for Arsenal, the more you neglect yourself. You're not focusing on your team. You're focusing on
Bro,
another.
we've been. What else can we focus on? We've won everything, bro. I've won so much. I even
Yeah,
forgot to
but
ask you.
crazy that you guys last time you guys beat us was I think 2021.
Exactly. And what have you done since 2021? Oh,
We
answer my
progressed.
question. What have you done since 2021?
We've been
What have you
progressed.
won since 2021?
So you asked me what is it what do we get from being second? And I'll tell you,
Yes.
ultimately there's nothing that's really happening in face value. But in what's actually happening is that there's a pattern. Before we were eighth, now we're finishing fourth, and now second three times in a row. Unfortunately, no other trophies. And now in this season, we're first, and then we're also competing for four other trophies, four
But
major
how
titles
long are you gonna be first for, by the way?
till the season is over. Hopefully,
Which is not gonna happen, by the way. I know
that's
Man City. We all know Man City win the league. It's obvious.
well, you don't know what you don't know.
I
You
already know. I already know
not
that.
really because you guys thought you're gonna win.
I already
So
know Man City
I
win the
told you
league.
you're delusional because you guys thought you were gonna win.
But I'm telling you right now, Man City is gonna win the league, though. It don't matter if we lost or won this game. Man City is still winning the league. Okay, we'll see who's laughing at the end of the season.
I'm not laughing. I'm laughing because you think that you're better than us because you guys haven't even done anything that's shown that this season for the past two seasons, especially against us.
Hey
Now
man,
I'm trying to
we
defend.
don't have to show you
Just
nothing.
trying
The
getting
trophies, the
really
trophies
big
speak for themselves.
what I'm talking about. But Arsenal has been performing on a high level for the past
The
many
trophies
seasons.
speak for themselves.
If you can't score a corner kick, if you can't score a free kick, if you can't score through a throw in, if you can't score through whatever, then you go for open play. But if open play isn't working, you try another tactic. Right now, we just happen to have worked through a lot of tactics. We've worked through different styles of play because we're second in open play goals this season, just under Man City, and then we're top in set pieces. It shows the kind of work we're doing. Whether you guys like it or don't like it, you can't really say too much because the wins are coming. You can say, "Oh, we're the ugliest team to do it." Da 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 da. Just take a bucket and put your tears in that, man. I don't give a
All
shit.
right. Yeah, no
That's all
problem, no problem.
I say. Because y'all just want to keep making us feel bad about ourselves. But when we win, that's all that. Especially when we win. Funny things is, City won against Leeds, and everybody kept saying, they played shit, but they should come out and win. Damn, City. Arsenal plays shit and then wins, and everybody's like, these guys playing ugly
Keep
football.
it PG, keep it PG. Let's crash it down.
Excuse me, sorry, guys. But City doesn't play up to par, and everybody's like, "Oh, City doing City things." They still won against Leeds. Then all of a sudden, Arsenal plays against Chelsea, and then the game is debatable in performances, and everybody's like, "This team is just this. This team is just that." I'm like, "Yo, wrap it up, wrap it up." Y'all just confused. Y'all don't know what to say anymore because y'all just picking and choosing.
How about this? How about this, right? Let's do this deal right now. You guys have a chance of winning the Carabao Cup this season, right?
I think if we
Which
beat City, that's a statement.
which I generally want to be with you while that game is happening. I want to watch it with you.
What time does this start? What time is the
I think
game?
it's at 9:30 or something our time,
Our
or
time.
9:30 a.m. Yeah.
That's I don't know where are you trying to meet for that kind of games. I gotta wake up early and leave. I'm basically going.
Nah, we'll find a
Oh,
place to watch it.
we'll ask Danny.
Yeah, we'll plan something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, other than that, and then you guys obviously have the league, and then obviously the Champions League. So this month could either make or break you. So
That's
I
true.
would say this is where the rest of the season is decided.
We'll see
Everything could go wrong this month.
for sure. We
You
definitely
guys, let's say you guys somehow lose to Leverkusen. That would take a huge toll on you guys because you guys literally went undefeated.
if we lose to them on the two legs, I would say. If we
That's what
lose,
I'm saying.
like,
Yes.
oh,
If you get
right,
knocked out by Leverkusen, yes. That takes a big toll. And
it will
then
take
you have to
a
play Man
but
City.
but I feel like if we lose to Leverkusen, you know what I'm saying, that means we have a lot of more attention on Premier League. That's
Okay,
like
you can say that, but that doesn't always work like that. It could take a
doesn't
huge
always work
toll on your
like that.
team.
But then that's what I'm saying. Y'all keep undermining Arsenal, especially we're in March right now. This is probably the furthest we've
This
probably.
is this is literally the time of year where you guys start fumbling it.
Hey, that's what y'all said in January. That's what y'all said in February, and now it's March. Y'all keep moving the dates.
Okay, but
You know,
how in previous years it's always been around this time.
it's always been around this time, but y'all said that in January, y'all said that in February, and then
No,
we're
but
still,
this is now the time. That's what I'm
but
saying. I'm telling you
that's
right
what
now.
I'm
I
saying. All right,
remember. I
we're playing
remember last 3 years when March would come. That's where everything crumbled for you guys, and March
okay
has arrived again.
again. So we have Brighton on Wednesday, which is going to be definitely a tricky game. So if we can win that, City have Nottingham. Listen, anything can happen. City is not the same City of last season. City can still be City, but they struggled against Leeds.
Last season they were worse.
No, this isn't your worst.
Last
This is
season they
your
were worse.
worst.
They finished third.
No, doesn't matter. Liverpool is just not really good. That's just
Bro,
why.
last season City was worse. They finished trophyless.
Season isn't even over. What are you talking about?
I'm asking last season City were worse, as in they were literally bad in everything. Champions League, Carabao Cup, um,
Okay,
FA Cup, they lost the final, and then
but
they
at
finished.
this
They
point,
just went. They were losing 7 games in a row. Like you don't remember?
point being, oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. I
They were
remember.
worse last season, bro.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. Anyways, okay, I'll take that back, but I'll still say they're not as good as they were 2 seasons ago. Then,
Yeah.
because they struggle with Leeds, and mind you, Yamano says the same thing, but against Leeds this season, we had 9 goals.
Okay.
City played Leeds, by the way. By
That's
the
what I'm
way,
saying. Some of these teams, they just be pulling up like prime, bro.
that's what I'm saying. So, like against Brighton, like anything could happen. But if we can still take a win from Brighton, I'm telling you, like we do mean business because if we
Eight
can
games, 8 games left, right?
nine
Ten
for
games,
us, nine for
10 games, 9. Yeah.
nine, yeah, but the rest are already 10. So if City loses one, and Arsenal beats City again in the Premier League, that's all we need.
Yeah, I think the Arsenal versus City game in the Premier League is what decides the title.
I think so too. I
Yeah.
think so too. And
Yeah.
then yeah, it could. I won't be surprised if that game ends as a freaking tie. I honestly would not be surprised if it ends as a tie. Or if Arsenal comes out with a narrow win. I don't see City beating us comfortably. I can't see it. I don't see them in that kind of caliber right now. Even though the team right now, Arsenal isn't the best when it comes to like being um consistent. I just don't see our worst game to me this season was our two worst games for me were Wolves and United. Those games I didn't understand what the hell happened. Like it was just confusing. I was like, what? Wolves? That was total head loss, man. I don't know what happened with Raya and Gabriel. United, I don't even know how Cunha had that much space. Those games, I want 2 games that scarred me this season. Every other game, I
It's
did.
not over yet. There will be more like that. Just wait.
I'm not too certain because what? That's our second. Those are our second. I think we only lost twice or thrice this season. Twice. We probably have the least losses this season. So I don't necessarily see that happening. That will fumble hard. Look, I know Arsenal is used to that. Like everybody's used to putting Arsenal with that narrative of, fumbling at this time of the season. But the way we're moving this season, I do think we can come out with a few trophies.
So you
If
don't
not
see
one,
you don't see yourself finishing fourth in the fourth year in a row.
like second.
Oh yeah, second. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, bruh? It's what I'm talking about. Y'all have head loss going on right now. Y'all keep getting confused, bro. This is not the same team. And I'm trying, I don't have to like get y'all to like believe in us or whatever. I believe in us. Y'all can look for validation from
Uh,
or other United fans or City. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care, bro. Like we are doing our own thing, and I'm happy either way. So like, I take things step by step. If we win, y'all gonna see some content on my IG, bro. Y'all gonna see some content on my
yeah,
IG.
for sure.
That's
I
all.
already know. I got
If even
content
even if we
piled up.
Even if we lose, I'm objective. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna be like, oh, we're the best team. I'm saying I'm taking it one by one. But right
We always
now,
need you back here for the second leg. Like when once this first leg is over, we need to preview second leg. So you need to be back here.
sure.
Yeah, bro. I need you right back, and we'll see how things are looking by then. You know, like
Yeah.
we'll see how things are looking by then.
Yeah. This is
But yeah, bro. With that being said, bro, I don't want to hold you too long, bro.
okay.
I think we're gonna wrap it up now. And any last words you'd like to say? Just anything you'd like to leave. Like maybe you want to send a good luck to your team. Maybe you want to.
Personally,
Maybe you want to say London is blue. Just something. Just a little note before we end this video. Like because I feel like the thing about
now I have to check the recording keeps like breaking.
what?
It's on my other phone.
Hey, but yeah, nah, I just wanted to ask, like yeah,
Last
just in
word.
case you wanted to make a phone call, ask like, oh, is London still blue? Like something. Just tell me something before we end it.
Like my last words is, would be obviously London is red. We've proved it this season. Every London team was, second class to us. To any Arsenal fan who's watching this, I'll just tell you, other teams, they don't like us because they can't be like us. We're making
We don't
sure,
want to be like y'all.
bruh. Anyways, every other team wants to be like us, but they can't be like us because we are who we are for a reason. We're Gunners. And I don't mean to sound cringe because every other fan base has their own fan base. People can say that your fan base is delusional or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? We have to support our team regardless. You can't say you're an Arsenal fan and then, hop in on the trend when everybody's like hating on us. You got to be there, you know, thick and thin. You got to be there like for a good time. Good time, long, no, not good time, for a long time. Like the good times will always happen, but the long time is there for sure. So as an Arsenal fan, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm still sticking with us. The season's not over and I'm backing us up. I don't know how many trophies we're going to win, but I do see it in multiples, and I'm very hopeful. I'm believing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm keeping it going. COYG.
So if I say you're finishing trophyless, am I delusional for saying that?
I think you're opinionated to what you want to say, and I think that's fine. Doesn't affect me.
But I still think you're finishing trophyless. Just to be honest.
I honestly think that's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you guys are winning the trophy this season?
We don't like comparing my me to you right now. Is not comparing Chelsea to Arsenal right now is not the best idea. That's like me in your position comparing myself to a team that's sixth.
So you guys are like not doing well at all.
Not really.
Yeah, I know.
But don't worry, we're bouncing back. And but with the only difference you gotta know is if Chelsea was in your position, the amount of trophies we will win, and you know that's facts. Because we don't take these chances, we don't take them for granted. Every single time we're in your position, I swear, bro, I swear down. If Chelsea was just had the same opportunity as you guys have right now with the team you have, we would not mess this up.
The one thing I would acknowledge something you said. You said if you were in our position. So I understand something right now. Y'all are just mad at us because you're not in our position.
To be fair, you guys have a good team. I'm not saying you don't. But with that team, you still haven't done anything with the team. So that's why I'm still like, I need more convincing. You need to convince me that you guys are a good team.
Our season isn't over.
Okay. So let's say this right now. If you guys win the league, win everything, win the trophies, we'll get back very soon. Maybe at the end of the season, I'll put on everything I have right now, and then you can have your talk, put on your Arsenal jerseys, flex on me if you want.
Listen, I don't really find fun anything like that, but all I will let you know is that when you see me,
man doesn't find fun. All those IG reels you be doing, all that, that's not fun.
I'm doing it for my team, not for other people. I'm saying
this guy just brought it yapping, bro. The man's yapping, bro. I already know you. You stop trying to act humble. I know you. Man's acting humble. Don't be fooled, guys. He's not. He's acting humble, but he's not.
I'm just saying, like, external validation is not my thing. You know what I'm saying? I validate my team and validate myself. I don't need to tell you to recognize me. I recognize myself. Real recognize real. If I beat your team, that's it. If you guys beat us, you can talk. But I beat you guys, so I can talk. But I'm not saying too much. I'm only saying the things that you're throwing at me, so I'm throwing it back at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, catch it, but
Anyways, man. Yeah, with that being said, bro. Yeah, we're gonna end it here, man. What a talk, man. Leverkusen, bro, you actually have one job, and I truly believe
listen,
Leverkusen can beat you
that's what
guys.
I'm talking about. Everybody wants Arsenal to lose. Maybe
Yeah.
unless maybe not German fans, but everybody wants Arsenal to lose. So like for me, it's nothing, man. It's like it ain't nothing new. So like we have to win
If
regardless.
Leverkusen doesn't do the job, whoever you play in that next round, I
It's
will
gonna
be
be
rooting for that
Sporting
other team.
or Bordeaux, and I
And
think
if
the script is written. We're going to play Sporting or Bordeaux. Like I
okay,
can't really explain it. Like
okay,
and then after we play those guys, we gotta go to semifinals, and then possibly we're gonna play. I think Barcelona if
hmm
we win,
yeah, nice script you got going on. And then you're gonna beat Barcelona and go to the final.
and then it depends on who we play. If any of those things happen, and if Arsenal actually goes and does this season, bruh, like bruh, I'm eating good for a long time. Like I'm telling you, nobody like if I don't want to hear United fans, hey, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. But I'm just telling you, like, bro, I've been through so much.
So
I
you're
was
basically
in,
saying you had this.
bro,
If Arsenal were to win the quadruple, you'll never want to hear anything from anyone.
nobody, at least not for
Okay.
another 2 seasons.
Nah,
Because
that's lie. That's a lie. You guys, you're gonna take that to your grave.
I'll take it
I
to my
already
grave.
know.
At least,
Yeah,
like,
I already know. Now
like,
say it like with chess.
listen,
Say it with chess. You'll take
because
it to your grave. Stop acting.
you know, no,
Acting.
I'm not saying I'm not gonna like hold it long time, but I'm saying like, we need a subscription for at least like per by season or per season. Like, we need to at least renew our trophy cabinet. You know me?
See, and you wonder why we hate you guys. This is why. Because
That doesn't make any sense.
we already know
If
you
you
guys
win
are
one,
like
you want
that.
more.
We
It's,
know you guys are like that. That's why we can't let it happen. Why do you think
that,
Man City does not want to let that happen?
that thing doesn't even make sense because every team wins one and wants more. But it's
But
just because it is
Man
Arsenal.
City literally won 4 Premier Leagues in a row, but you barely hear about it because it's Man City. But if it was to
Bro,
be Arsenal to win, if Arsenal were to win four
do you know
Premier Leagues
why?
in a row, we're cooked.
The first time City won this shit, I'm sorry, excuse me. It's the first time City won the Premier League. They won it very convincingly. That season they were phenomenal. And then they kept up with that type of quality, with the consistency, with especially with spending and everything going on. They had all the players. They outclassed United. Like City and United aren't even on the same boat usually anymore. United is more of like a foreplay lately. So it's not even like a thing where like everybody's like, oh, City is just a random team. Like they threw the Giants away, they threw you guys away, they threw United away. So and then Arsenal has been always pivoting from the bottom back and forth, and now we're actually like fighting with everybody. So now it's a little bit unusual. So everybody's it's kind of like confused. Excuse me, like how are you guys doing this? And we're like we're doing it because we've been paying attention, and delayed isn't denied. So we're working our angles, and everybody's kind of confused because we're actually making like things happen for us. So that's why I would say like you're like cities aren't really saying anything because they don't have much to say. Like they've let their actions like speak louder than your words, and I feel like that says more than anything. So nobody can really talk to them. But when you have competitors coming after you, and then you can't really like say much against them, then it becomes a little bit like somebody's shaking my throne, and I think that's what Arsenal is doing to the whole league. So it's shaking everybody. So everybody's like kind of like confused because it's not what they're used to. They're used to being like fourth, and then second, haha, you guys are second. But at the end of the day, the only teams that we're not beating are the teams that are on the top. Like we still have a way to go, and then we're making those waves. So people aren't really understanding the fact that this is not the same Arsenal anymore. And I feel like until we win, then people are really gonna get it in their thick skulls. Are like, yo, I guess this is the reality of
We
things.
will never get it,
So
unfortunately.
like that's my point. Y'all still keep being like this. Y'all won't face the reality till it actually like becomes like a foot stamp. So like I'm not gonna say too much till things actually work out because we have the quality, we have good players, and I'm telling you, like people may not like Gyökeres, but I think that's one of the best strikers in the league. When you put him in the box, like nobody is clearing that guy in the box. I promise you. One only guy that can do that to me probably is Haaland. I promise you, like this guy, I'm not even trying to like overstate.
Did you just hey,
Listen,
hold
did
that.
you watch him against Tottenham?
Did you just compare Gyökeres to Haaland in the
No, I said
box?
the only guy that is actually better than him right now is Haaland as a striker. If you ask me, because I'm saying this in the instance of like watch the Tottenham game. Look at how he played. Look at how he scored. Those are actual resumes. Those are actual
I'm
like
about to cry just from hearing that.
keep crying. Crying. Like he literally has 15 goals this season, all competitions. He has
How
15
many?
goals, 15, all competitions. Everybody was people were like bum talking this guy. He has 15 goals, all competitions. And if he can keep
15 goals, and that's a flex. How many does Haaland have?
Haaland's like 20 or probably even 30 by now.
How many in all competitions?
Probably like 30 or something. I don't know.
Probably they're definitely more. So yeah, comparing the two obviously will never
I'd never
work.
even compare them. You see, this is how
But
you
it's
guys always
but
try to
still, you
switch
can't even
narratives.
be talking about Gyökeres when he's been shambolic. He's not
Shambhala
that
is
good.
15
He's
goals.
not that good.
He's not, well, he hasn't been the greatest, but not 15 goals. Like
But
I
he's
said, you
still
didn't
not
hear
that
what
good.
y'all always try to pick and
But he's
choose.
not that good.
I literally
He
said,
hasn't been that good this
in the
season.
box,
The way he
he's
played last
winning.
season was way
Hmm?
better than the way he's playing right now.
I generally think is the way Arsenal plays. But then again, I would still say, like, even him as an individual, he has to just pick up his like confidence and then get used to the team. This is his first season and he has 15 goals. Literally has like 3 braces this season.
Okay, I will let it slide because it's his first season, but we'll see what happens after that.
Yeah, like I believe he's actually a really good striker. Like I don't think someone who scores 50 goals in one season can just not like. I mean, then again, he was playing in Portugal, but then he's coming to
Hey
England.
man, Haaland set the expectations too high, bro.
Like I said, I'm not comparing him to Haaland, but we won't forget that Haaland misses like crazy, and he went
Yeah,
on a
now imagine for all the
chill,
chances
chill,
he
chill,
misses.
chill, chill, and then he went on a crazy drought for like 10, 15 games. But it's cool because like Haaland actually has like a good resume of
10,
scoring. I
15
guess,
games.
huh?
10,
I,
15 games
probably up to 10. It's probably up to 10. I'm just saying
right
10
now.
because I know it was a lot. No, not now. He scored like a couple games ago. But I'm saying like before then, he does this shit like excuse me. He does this thing like every season where like for a while he doesn't score. And then
But he's
the
still
season,
top goal
he just
scorer
starts,
though.
huh?
But somehow he's still top goal scorer.
That's what I'm saying. And so at the end and towards the end, he just like starts packing goals. So point is like a lot of players are very unique. You can't just like it's if you ask me, Haaland isn't so much of an eye candy when he's playing. If you ask me, I feel like he'll just provide the goals. I don't think he does anything that spectacular for him to score because he's a great finisher. Don't get me wrong, but when I watch him, I'm like, this guy's good. But you know, like sometimes he's got me. So he actually like surprised me. Like I didn't know he could move like that. But
It's his job. Like
ultimately,
I was the type to discriminate. Like I would be like, yeah, Haaland is just a typical striker. All he does is score. He doesn't know how to take a player on. But then I realized he mastered what he's good at, which is goal scoring,
that's what I'm thinking.
and he worked at it, and he just improved that. So he just became a menace.
That's
So
what I'm
as
saying.
much as people say, yeah, he's not your typical striker, he's not your Luis Suarez, Benz,
I'm
all
not.
of that.
That's why I'm not taking anything
He's
from.
actually different.
That's
He's
what I
good.
said.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm making with Jokeris too. I'm like, bro, he does his thing his own way. He's taking his time to kind of like get used to the team, and he still has 15 goals, even though he hasn't been that much of an eye candy. Bro, I feel like people aren't giving this guy the credits like he has because it's not like he's scoring tap ins. He's actually scored some like really nice goals this season, at least like three. So I feel like people are just like picking and choosing because yeah, he's wearing Tim's or whatever they want to say. But like, dude is actually like shooting. He's our highest goal scorer. Regardless, we bought a striker, and he's the highest goal scorer. Sure, Havertz is like not really like he's not really hasn't been fit this season like so many other players in our squad right now. But he's scoring, and I feel like people are missing that out on the fact like this guy is actually scoring. So do not be surprised if he scores in a goal in a competition where you least expect. That's my point. Like, do not
Okay.
be surprised.
Yeah,
That's
no, you have a
okay.
valid point, and we can't really hold you off that. But all I'm gonna say is, thank you for joining. I'm just gonna say
Yep.
this right now. Thank you for joining, and as your fellow rival, I'm just gonna tell you right now. Wish you all the best
Yep.
and the worst as always.
Mm.
Wish you the best as in keep hoping for what
Mm.
you're hoping for.
Okay.
That someday you can maybe achieve it. Maybe after I'm gone, after, in the afterlife. Um,
Okay.
and then maybe After that happened, then you can, achieve those. But till then, like it's still preying on your downfall. That's all I do. I'm
Well,
here for that. I'm
sure.
the first man you see in your dreams when you get close to that Premier League title. You see me first.
Hey
Every
man.
time you get close to that Carabao Cup, I'll be in you there. I'll be there. Every time
Oh,
you get close to that FA Cup, I'll be there hunting you down, bro.
I,
Reminding you that you were not that guy. You will reach the Champions League final. I will still be the guy watching this game with you, telling you you're not that guy.
I think you're obsessed. What
Like
are you
I'm
talking?
always there in your dreams. I'm there. I'm everywhere. Like the fact that we've gone how many, like you said yourself, since 2021, we've just been horrible. And
Against
somehow
the
Arsenal since 2021 has never really had anything to flex on Chelsea for, like besides the wins. Sure,
yeah.
I can also
Yeah.
flex. Oh my God, I beat Spurs every season. Yeah, but at least we do something with those wins.
There.
But I've never seen Arsenal actually do anything with those wins. So until you actually win something, then we can have a talk. Until then, I'm out of the picture, man.
Yeah,
London is always
y'all been
gonna
out
be
of picture
blue.
for a while though.
London is out. Is always gonna be blue, man.
I don't know about that. Y'all can't even beat us, and y'all talking about something blue. Okay,
The trophies
Give some
speak for
blue stuff.
themselves, man. Trophies speak for themselves.
That's cute.
Champions of the world for life.
That's what y'all keep saying, but that's cute. I'm never gonna say
Champions
much.
of the world.
I think
We've
we've run its
won
course.
the Premier League in
So
my
like we already
lifetime.
know what not to say and
I've,
what to say. So it's
okay,
like
let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
my
all the
food getting
trophies I've
cold, bro.
witnessed. No, before we end it, let me tell you all the trophies I've witnessed, and you can tell me if you've
I don't
witnessed
want to hear
it.
none of that. I don't
All
want to hear
right,
none of
you
that.
ready? You
Nope.
ready?
I
You
don't want to.
ready? You ready?
All right,
Have
go.
you
All
ever
right.
witnessed a Premier League?
Steal
Have you
yourself.
ever witnessed a Premier League?
Huh?
Have you ever witnessed a Premier League?
Yeah.
How old were you when you won the Premier League?
Oh, how old was Arsenal when I won Premier League? That was 2004. I was mm, I was 6. Feel better. Feel better. Feel better.
All right, okay. So how old are you? Obviously, how old are you when you won the Champions League?
Okay, I got a question for you though. I got a question for you. How old were you when Chelsea last beat Arsenal?
Hey, that was right after COVID. I remember that correctly. It was
Hey.
it was when Rhys James. I remember Rhys James
Mm,
scored. It was a
mm,
good game. I remember that game.
mm,
It was actually a beautiful game
mm, mm,
when Tuchel was still there. But
mm,
after wait, so after what I just said, that's all you're gonna say? After
mm.
what I just asked you, that's all you're gonna say?
Hmm?
So beating a team is a bigger achievement than winning a trophy.
What are you talking about?
Beating a team is a bigger achievement than winning a trophy. Than winning trophies, basically what you're saying.
Well, then again, y'all know why you're complaining about Arsenal because y'all don't want us to win a trophy, but now that we're getting close to winning, y'all threaten. So y'all keep bringing up the fact that we haven't won a trophy in a while. So I'm letting you know that you haven't beat us in a while. So like, there's a trend that might be in play, but even though the pattern isn't so predictable, y'all don't really have any full control of what's going on anymore. So if
Win the
y'all
trophy
are
first, and then we
scared,
can
if
talk.
y'all are intimidated because you don't know how to beat us anymore, that's fine. You can flaunt your
As
trophies.
always, the table flips. It always flips. The same way
Yeah.
you guys made your way up, it will flip at some point again. Just know that.
You know, I don't know for that for sure, but at the moment, we're doing well. And I think that's what I'm going to focus on.
One thing about Chelsea is I know for a fact in my lifetime, whatever trophies you're dreaming of achieving and winning, Chelsea will get right back there and win those trophies. That's all I know. But the thing about Arsenal is you never really know if the trophies I just named, I can name a Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, all these
Good job.
things. You just never know if you're going to witness them again. So
Good
take
job.
them while you can, have
That's
them while you can.
That's
Because
true.
after this season, you may never be this close ever again.
That's true.
So, hey, man, that's all I'm going to say right now.
But we
But the
don't know
one
what's
thing
going
I know for a fact, and
to
it's always
let
been a fact with Chelsea, is
do it to
whenever we're in a competition,
let the things work out.
even the
It's
fact
all
that
gonna
Chelsea's
work out.
still in the competition,
Really all gonna work out.
don't you dare
All-
count Chelsea out.
It's all
Don't
gonna
you
work.
dare count Chelsea
All
out of
gonna work
the
out.
Champions League
I feel
either.
like I feel like you're kind of like stressed right now, but it's all gonna work out.
Don't count Chelsea out of the
All gonna
Champions League
work.
either. Just
All
know
gonna
that I'm telling you right now,
all gonna
we can
work
get
out.
so close. We can meet in
All
the
gonna
final and you're losing.
all gonna work out. Calm down. It's all
You're
gonna.
losing the final.
Yeah, you seem
Just
pressed.
know that. Chelsea will always
All gonna work out.
be the team that paved the road for London.
Don't be pressed.
Without Chelsea, without Chelsea, London is
all
dead.
gonna
We're the reason London is respected.
All
You
gonna
should
work
know
out.
that Chelsea is the reason people put some respect on London.
All gonna work out.
Chelsea
It's all
owns
gonna work out.
London.
It's all
We
gonna work out.
own it.
All gonna work out.
Chelsea
Don't be stressed.
owns London.
It's all gonna work out.
Yeah, that's what Eze said when he joined Arsenal, and he's looking like he's starting to regret it.
Why are you starting to talk about Arsenal too much? It's all gonna work out.
Because I'm telling you the truth. I'm speaking facts.
About your side of London. It's all gonna work out.
It is all gonna work out. After you guys finish trophyless, I'll be singing that song all the time.
But it doesn't. Well, that's not kind of how it works. But it's okay.
After you guys sing that song, after you guys finish trophyless, I'll be singing that song in my sleep.
You can't just be saying things that you don't know of. You have to speak fact instead of, implications. You don't.
But it's facts, though. You guys are finishing trophyless.
It can't be facts if it hasn't happened. So you see,
yeah, but it's what happened.
Okay, like I said, it's all gonna work out. Don't stress yourself.
Let it all work out. Let it all work out. Yeah, bro. That being said, Leverkusen, you know what to do. I'm gonna catch you in the next video, bro. Peace.
So are you gonna watch Arsenal's game or Chelsea's game when it happens?
I'm gonna watch both at the same time.
Okay.
Just to hate watch.
Kind of sounds obsessive, but that's okay.
Hey man, you gotta do sometimes you gotta hate watch on one side, support on one side,
I hear you.
Yeah, bro. All right, bro. With that being said, thank you so much for joining. I think this is so far the longest video interview I've ever done. That's insane, bro. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna try to drop this, but we'll find out. But yeah, thank you so much, bro. I'm gonna catch you in the next video, bro.
You see you, dog.
All right, good seeing you too. Peace.